Hey guys, it's been a while since I've done one of these like diary type entries, but I thought it would be really fitting because I don't have a lot of time right now to do lots of writing, so I'm taking care of the Konkmeister here, and that's what I wanted to do an entry about. Some of you maybe don't know who Konki is or what's going on exactly from some of the responses on Facebook and stuff, but I named this kitten Konki. I'll show it to you in just a second after I get done talking. But I've seen her around the neighborhood, and she's pretty Genki, but then I kind of noticed like she wasn't so Genki. And 2 weeks ago I left my apartment, 2 weeks ago on Sunday, and I saw this little black kitten hardly moving. And she usually got up to greet me. She's real friendly, right? She just wasn't moving. And I just kind of broke down, and I was with Fabio, and I said, look, I'm sorry. I can't walk by and, like, let this little thing die. I mean, there's lots of stray cats where I live, and, I don't really do much about that. I don't feed them, whatever. They seem pretty healthy, but this little girl was not healthy. So, I took her to the vet, and she was running a fever, 40.3, and I think cats are supposed to be about 38. So, they gave her some meds. And the meds actually caused diarrhea, and they didn't diagnose her ringworm. And so then I had to take her back to a different vet who diagnosed her ringworm, changed her medication, and gave me diarrhea medication. And so it's a long story, but since then Konki has run up about maybe $200 to $300 worth of vet and supply bills for me. But I've dedicated myself to this kitten rescue, and I've gotten in touch with Japan Cat Network. And they've been really helpful in, sort of diagnosing some symptoms so that I could talk to the vet about it. Vets here in Japan are deplorable. Well, I've only been to 2, but let's say this. The first one gave her medication with that caused diarrhea and didn't give me any medication for it and didn't diagnose her ringworm. And the second one, I have to point out every little thing to him, and then he hems and haws and maybe gives me something for it. So I have to figure out what's wrong, and then I tell the vet, and he gives me medication. So I'm becoming quite a kitten expert. So anyway, she's doing much better. She's got another week or so of medication for her colicovirus. I think that's how you say it. She still has some diarrhea when I take her off the meds, so I'm still going to have to work on that. And we're fixing up her ringworm. Right now, I don't have any plans to keep her. She's a rescue kitten, and as soon as I can get this ringworm under control, I'd like to put her up for adoption. So we'll see how that goes. Who knows, maybe Fabio will fall in love with her and want her, but he has terrible allergies. So this is a rescue situation, not an adoption gone wrong, and I'm giving up the cat situation, so I don't want anyone to think that. I'm doing my best with limited knowledge. For those of you who knew me from New York, I worked at the ASPCA in New York as a volunteer in adoptions, but I never actually, I never worked on the veterinary side of things. I just worked on, adopting pets out to good homes. So here's Konki, and she's in an e-collar. She's got adorable ears, doesn't she? She's got ringworm on her nose, so there's cream on her nose. She likes to put her paw on me. She's very sweet. She doesn't fight the e-collar. She lets me put it on. She lets me give her a bath. She lets me put the cream on her. She's the world's nice. She just lets you do whatever to her. She's the world's nicest cat. Really sweet. But you can see she's got terrible ringworm on her head here. See how she's bald? Those are wrinkles, her skin wrinkles. But she's got it all here in front of her ear and in back of her ear where it's kind of hard to show. But and she's got it on her foot and on her ankles. See down here? And she's got it pretty bad. The camera's not focusing very well, but you can see the markings. So during the day I have to keep her in the cage when I'm gone. And it's not because I want to, or it's very nice, but I can't have her jumping on my bed. Where's my bed? My bed. And getting into stuff with her spores going everywhere. So I spend lots of time in the morning. I'm cleaning the kitchen floor over there and vacuuming. I've been changing the bag. And I have a sheet that I'm putting on the floor over here. You can kind of see it. Camera's not focusing. That I change daily. So I'm doing my best, vacuuming, bleaching, and probably getting a little bit of chlorine gas poisoning. So this is a very long video, but the point of this is I wanted to introduce you to Konki and let you know what I'm doing. Konki means two kanji, kon and ki for energy. And it means perseverance in Japanese. So I thought both Fabio and I need some perseverance these days with our jobs and his job situation, not having one. And she needs lots of perseverance to get over these things that she's dealing with right now, her stuff. My PayPal is nekomimi_Lisa@yahoo.com. And if anybody would like to help me out with Konki Rescue, that would be awesome. It's really expensive. I'm just doing this on my own and winging it, and I have a teacher's salary, which is really nothing. So any help would be amazing, and she would appreciate it, and we could be making a difference. Just like $1, $2, $5, $100, that's cool, but 50 cents. Whatever you could PayPal to help out this little girl would be great. Otherwise, just kind of keep tracking the story, and hopefully it has a happy ending. We can find her a place, and hopefully my landlord doesn't find out, because I'm not supposed to have pets in my apartment. So there's lots of issues going on here of why she can't stay with me and Fabio and everything. But I'm really happy I'm doing this, and I hope some of you might want to help out too. And she's sleeping. Lucky you. She just had a bath yesterday. She looks so dirty. Oh.